Myron is getting roasted in his own comment section for hating on A&P, and it's about time. A&P is winning right now in every way possible. And the best thing about them, aside from their hustle or creativity or the positivity that they put out, is that they're a content crew made up of genuine friends that are on top of the world together. And that's dope because that's a dream that every one of us have, to get successful, get money, and enjoy it with our friends and family. So when Duke, Fanum, and Kai pulled up to a gas station in their Lamborghini Uruses and posted some pictures and videos, I, like every other normal person on the internet, was just happy for them, proud of them, and motivated. These dudes have come a long way and grinded to get where they are. They deserve every piece of success they have. They're an all-black content crew that took over the streaming world. And most of all, they're a great positive example, not just for black kids, but everybody, of how hard work and dedication pays off. They should be celebrated. So when I saw this tweet from corny-ass Myron that says, "Low IQ blacks doing low IQ shit as usual," it instantly came off as hate. Besides the fact that this dude talks about black people like he's not a person of color is just crazy to me. But Myron's fan base, being what it is these days, basically made up of racist and far-right weirdos. I expected all the comments to be a mix of people agreeing with him and a whole bunch of jokes in between. But I was actually surprised when I started going down to look at the comments to see the opposite. It seems like the entire internet came together to cook Myron in his own comment section for being anti-black, hypocritical, corny, and more than anything else, hating on young black positive men that are just enjoying their success. But I'm Jew, welcome to the channel. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to sub. Now, let's get into it. Jumping straight to these comments. Sound kind of salty. It does. There are a million influencers online, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, that show off their cars, clothes, houses, everything. It doesn't make them low IQ. So it's weird that you go out your way to point out these three guys, or A&P in general, to call them low IQ and make it a black thing, when more than anything, it's an influencer social media thing. And this isn't showing off in any type of bad way. They're not talking about other people or shitting on other people. Oh, you can't do this, I made it, da-da-da. They're literally showing their cars in the video. They're not doing anything wrong. This is something Fresh does. Exactly. How hypocritical can you be? This is exactly what your business partner Fresh does online everywhere. That's literally what he made his name and reputation off of, flashing his so-called wealth. His name is Fresh. So now you're judging other people, but you don't say anything to your business partner. Just hypocritical. Jealous because you drive a Dodge Caravan. Your business partner and co-host does stuff like this, though. I'm pretty sure there are going to be other comments saying the same thing, so I probably won't read them all. But yeah, that is a fact. Again, Fresh, your business partner that you see every day, that you host a podcast with, that you built a business with, built his whole reputation off having money and showing it off. Is he low IQ? Do you call him low IQ? Exactly. It's just hypocritical and or hating, and there's no other way to look at it. This one is facts. Those white dudes kicked you out of their Twitter space and you've been going extra hard with riding, so they'll let you be cool with them. LOL, what a fucking dork. That tweet is 100% accurate in all facts. Myron is having an identity crisis. He tried to suck up to the far-right dudes. They don't want to be involved with him. They kicked him out of his space and talked about him like he was a black person. So he's not accepted in the white community. He's not accepted or part of the black community that he now spends all his time attacking and talking about. And I think he just finds himself on the island screaming for attention or relevance at this point. Here's a comment. Notice how they never flex their families. That tweet is inaccurate. One, all these dudes are young. None of them have kids. All of them are still in like their mid-20s. I think Duke is probably the oldest one out of all of them. He's probably like around 28. None of them have kids to show off. They've all talked about their parents or stuff they do for their families. I think Kai just had like his nephew on stream with him. So that's inaccurate and just trying to find something to say. Nah, 3 young black millionaires, not in the streets, not promoting game cultures. This is a W in my opinion for Kai and Fanum. They made it making content. We need to see more of this. Agreed, 100%. These dudes took a different path. They didn't do sports. They didn't do rapping or music or anything like that. They literally made it by streaming and YouTube. Back when they started, I remember watching Agent back in the day. Being on YouTube or a content creator still wasn't seen as being cool like it is now. Everyone didn't look up to content creators like, oh, I want to do that with my life like the younger generations do now. These dudes grinded their way to where they are little by little from making YouTube videos talking about 2K. And I think Kai was doing skits on like Facebook or Instagram to work their way up to being some of the top streamers in the whole entire world. Like, you have to applaud them for that, and there's no reason to hate at all for this. These young black dudes became millionaires by making content and putting out positivity into the world. That should always be applauded. When I see these guys, I get so motivated because I know they are not better than me. I'm not upset with their success. I'm actually inspired, as we all should be. Anybody doing better than us or making it to a place that we want to get to should serve as inspiration for us, that we can do it too. We shouldn't try to be crabs in the barrel and bring them down to try to pull ourselves up. That's the worst thing that anybody can do. Applaud their success, be inspired and motivated by it, and try to get to where they are by grinding just as hard as they did. Simple. Haters gonna hate. Exactly. As much as you want to hate, these niggas are rich living life. Right. And just like the other comment, what is there to actually hate about? These young dudes build generational wealth for themselves, their families, their kids when they have them, their wives when they have them, just by making content. It should be applauded. It should serve as inspiration. There's nothing to hate by them showing off their cars. That's just corny. This is just straight up hating. They're youngins, bro. That's another thought too. If someone younger than you is doing better than you, then it should be celebrated even more, because that means the younger generations are going to see them and take the path that they took, which is all positive in my opinion. Being a content creator, streaming, like not being in the streets, again, like the other comments said, not celebrating or promoting gang culture, just being a content creator and trying to put positivity and creativity out in the world. There's no way you can look at that wrong unless you're like the Jack Dohertys or Neons or something like that. But the way these dudes made it should be an inspiration to everybody, no matter what age. You're not white. You're not going to convince Marvin that he's not white. I don't care what anybody says. When he looks in a mirror, he sees a white dude. I'm 100% convinced of that. You're literally low IQ and black. This is probably Marvin's new fan base is saying this. The same fan base that he's trying to suck up to, that he's trying to be around, that he's trying to dog black people for, that don't want any parts of him. Literally calling him low IQ and black in his comments. Cook him, low IQ blacks, Marvin. Cook him. Motherfucker, you're black. I don't know why these comments are so funny to me. Marvin refuses to admit that he is a person of color, and there is no comment that's going to convince him of that, period. Do you say wild stuff just to get a reaction? Yes, 100%. He says wild stuff just to get a reaction because Fresh and Fit are going outside at this point. They're younger than you, making more money probably. Also, cut them some slack if they want to live a little. Everyone can't go to college, go to the CIA, then have $1 million podcast, straight out of high school, making that same amount of money you're making. Shake my head. Agree with this 100%. I already said it. Them being that young, being trailblazers in a completely different path than anyone else took at the time, they should be celebrated. It's nothing to hate on. And Marvin is looking real goofy right now for hating on them that's younger than him and more successful, more respected than him, for just celebrating a win. At least they're monetized. Again! Okay, Marvin Button. It does give off Joe Budden vibes, just hating on the younger generation for absolutely no reason, for just being successful, being respected, being more popular than they are, and making it in a completely different way. Legitimately, what is wrong with you? He's falling off and he's going through an identity crisis. That's what's wrong with Marvin right now. Rent cannot be this high. It is absolutely that high because Fresh and Fit aren't making money anymore. They seem better off than you. A&P is 100% better off than Fresh and Fit, making more money than Fresh and Fit, have more business opportunities and collabs than Fresh and Fit. Just see the Cenat McDonald's collab right now. You can literally pull up 2 McDonald's and get a Cenat meal, and that's crazy.
Welcome to McDonald's. How may I help you?
Can I please get a big...
What I need from you is a chicken Big Mac.
A chicken Big Mac? That's not a Big Mac.
Actually, it is.
Post your Mensa results. I also have mine as well as a Mensa email. Show your dear IQ champion. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Mensa is like the high IQ organization. You can take a test to see where your IQ actually is. And if your IQ is high enough, I believe they let you in the Mensa, you get a pin and all that. So Marvin is always calling someone low IQ. I don't know what's more low IQ than blowing a massive bag by getting banned on YouTube and all these other platforms for just yapping about stuff that no one wants to hear and no one agrees with you on, except people that don't even like you. That's low IQ to me. They make more than you, bro. Facts. Can you say salty? Facts. They having fun, dog. Right, those dudes are young, getting money, having fun. Leave them alone. Can you go band for band with them? Absolutely not. Not even close. I don't care what properties or anything he's talking about he has. He is not competing with the A&P on a monetary level in any way, shape, or form. This is actually the last comment I'm going to read. Young men got it by grinding online, not promoting gangs or street culture. Acting goofy and being themselves got them here. Just because you rant online and have a podcast where you pay strippers to come on, you don't gotta hate, bro. You can do it someday, kid. Keep working. Marvin absolutely can't do it. He blew his opportunity to make it. No one wants to work with Fresh and Fit. No one likes Marvin or wants to work with Marvin. The same people that he's sucking up to now talks about him like he's a dog. Marvin is alone on an island being angry and mad at everyone more successful than him. Plain and simple. Fresh and Fit still may have their core fan base. I don't know why. I think they offer zero value to people's lives. But they're not going any higher than where they are, and they'll never reach the heights that they were before. They've become so negative and toxic as a brand that no one wants to deal with them, collab with them, stream with them, anything. Meanwhile, the world is AMPs right now. I already talked about it a few times, but Kai has the McDonald's collab. I mean, we see the things that Kai alone is doing with streaming. And AMP in general has done nothing but continue growing individually and collectively. They're at 6.5 million subs on YouTube right now, just on the AMP page, not even talking about all their other channels individually. Every video they put up gets millions of views, and these dudes continue to grind every single day by streaming. They deserve every bit of success that they have and that they'll get in the future. And Myron deserves his failure. He deserves the negative reputation he has, and he deserves to be unmonetized on this platform, just saying dumb stuff to get attention and try to get relevance. At the end of the day, I'm glad Myron finally got roasted on his comments for saying stupid shit. It needs to happen more often, actually. I hope he enjoys his demonetization and keeps hating on people, because that's all he has at this point. But thanks for watching, y'all. Let me know what you think in the comments. Were Duke, Fanum, and Kai wrong for posting their cars or sharing their material success? Or was Myron just hating like Myron be hating? Either way, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments. Also, make sure you check out the next video, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.